So Janet L, mowing customer in Levittown. Scope of work's gonna be ripping out azaleas, trimming some bushes, ripping out some liriope, and then possibly planting. So starting in the backyard here. So these 2 azalea bushes, she wants them removed. So cut them down, try to bust the roots out if you can, because we're gonna do planting. So ideally try to sawzall around the root once you get it down to try to be able to dig out the actual roots, or use your roto ripper shovel with the teeth on it, or just a spade shovel, whatever works for you, to try to get them roots out so that we won't have an issue when it comes to planting. I'm going to give her the option. She wasn't totally sure yet, so we can just check in when we get here. All of this stuff, she's back and forth if she wants to keep it or get rid of it. So just check in with her before we get started. Let her know what she decides if I don't put a note on there in advance. But if I'll show you, there's liriope in the front that we're going to be digging out and transplanting back here. So another option is she may plant it herself. So check in with her, or if I don't have the notes, or we'll be planting it. And she basically just wants it's like maybe 10 or 12 liriope just planted all along the back here. So anyway, she's going to think about logistics if she wants those or not, or how to work it. But the azaleas are definitely coming out, and we're definitely planting some liriope back here, or she is. So that's what we're doing in the backyard here. And then moving to the front, it's going to be trimming up a bush, digging out the liriope. Alright, so in the front, we want to trim this bush. We did it last year. Trim it back as much as possible without it being browned out. So on the front, you won't be able to take too much because it's already semi-bare. The top, you should be able to take down a little bit. There is a vine growing on it that we want to yank off. She said ideally she wanted it to the middle window here. Told her we probably won't be able to take it that much across the board because it'll be browned out. So she said she doesn't want it browned out. So anyway, just trim the whole thing the best you can. And here's that vine that I'm talking about. Yank that off first and then trim it. It'll look a lot better. So yank the vine, trim the whole thing back. Then the last part of work will be all these liriope. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's actually about 18 to 20 in here. So digging them out, this is what you'll be transplanting back there. And then just kind of clean up the bed after of weeds or whatever. And then later in the fall, we'll be looking at seeding the area. So that's it.